Okay, I appreciate our GM way more.
Are we having fun yet?
Okay, now look at this nonsense. So Daryl Morey, this man just asked for Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, Robert Williams, and a protected first-round pick to the Celtics in exchange for Ben Simmons and Danny Green. Now, this is the funniest part. The Celtics hung up without saying any words. I don't know how true that is, but that's hilarious if that's true. And from the comments, everyone kind of agrees, like, what is he thinking? This is really, really dumb. So I wanted to just at least sprinkle a little Spurs in there, okay? Obviously, I'm over the whole idea of getting Ben Simmons at this point. Early on, especially in the offseason, I was like, yeah, get him, grab him. But now I'm to the point where I've seen enough of what's going on with the Sixers and Ben Simmons where I just personally wouldn't want a part of it. Not to say Ben Simmons is any different of a player than I've said before. I still believe he's superstar talent. I still believe him on our team. Yes, a lot of these losses would probably equate to wins having him on the team. But I digress on that. I don't really like the attitude from Ben Simmons lately, but I don't like the whole situation. It's very strange, and looking more into it and looking at more of the history of Ben Simmons, it just doesn't look good for what we're doing right now. But with that being said, there's still a way for us to be involved. And someone actually posted something where I was like, yeah, I kind of like this trade, and you guys might not, but here's a trade proposal. And I'm going to tell you why I like it, and I'm going to also tell you why this would never happen. So the Celtics would inquire Ben Simmons and Keldon Johnson. Now I'm going to tell you why I'm okay with this, because a lot of people are going to look at this and say, no way, Jose, Keldon Johnson, no. But Keldon Johnson, in my opinion, as it stands right now, is a role player, and he could get better. Like, he can become a star, but right now, as it stands today, he is pretty one-dimensional with the way that he approaches basketball. It's not necessarily terrible. I think for a team, if we're growing and we do get a star and we keep Keldon Johnson, I think that's perfectly fine. I think that he fits right in, and he's a guy that you will want. Any team could use a guy like Keldon Johnson, okay? So I like his attitude. I like what he brings in that regard, the energy. But I will be okay with it if I'm just thinking of it on not star level, but just how good players are right now. Keldon Johnson, I wouldn't mind this. Now, as you go down a little bit lower, you can see that the 76ers would get DeJounte Murray, Bryn Forbes. Yes, not worry about that because that has nothing to do with us. But Bryn Forbes and DeJounte Murray. Now, obviously, everyone would say, yes, Bryn Forbes, that's fine. And I think this is going to be the main one where people are kind of skeptical of this. But I'm going to say this right now. Jaylen Brown, as far as where he is in his development, how he is as a player right now, he is potential superstar talent. Right now with DeJounte Murray, I see him more so as potential all-star talent, potential, Robin to a Batman type of talent. Jaylen Brown, to me, I see him as potential superstar. He is that good. So I will be willing to give up DeJounte and Keldon Johnson and Bryn Forbes for Jaylen Brown if that was the case. I'm not sitting here pushing for it. I'm not going crazy over it. It's just something that somebody mentioned, and I just wanted to talk about it. Now, here's why this would never happen. The reason why this would never happen is because of this. Because it seems like the 76ers, I don't know what they're thinking. I understand like aiming high and like finding something in the middle, but this is ridiculous, bro. Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, and Robert Williams. If this is what they want and a protected first round pick, there's no way in the heck they would take this. There's no way. There's no way they would take a DeJounte Murray if they really wanted Jaylen Brown. DeJounte Murray is very valuable to us as fans. We love DeJounte Murray, but he's not Jaylen Brown in the long scheme of things. And they're trying to get superstar for superstar, but it seems like even in this scenario, they're downplaying what they're getting out of Jaylen Brown. If they're grabbing Jaylen Brown, there's no way in the heck you're going to have to ask for Marcus Smart as well. Like, what are you talking about? And a protected first round pick? No wonder they hung up on you. So, look, man, I just found this so funny. Okay, I just found this so funny. But overall, look, I think we're okay right now as far as where we're going, going forward. I think it's perfectly fine, the direction that we're going in which we're just doing tryouts, trying to see, is someone going to step up? Who are the guys on this team right now that we're willing to keep? And who are the guys that we're willing to depart from? And I think that's fine. It's still early in the season. We'll see. Maybe some players will step up and they will become more consistent on the offensive end. But yeah, just throwing this out there. Would I take this trade? I think I would take it in a heartbeat. Jaylen Brown is ridiculous. But would the Sixers take it? No. Not at all. But yeah, I'll get with you guys later, man. Let me know what you think in the comments. Am I crazy? Would you take it? I don't know. I'll get with you guys. And deuces.